Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fandom Flux podcast episode, whatever the fuck it is, 222. Hi, I'm Casey. I'm here. Kenji's here.
Hi, I'm Kenji618, and I got nothing.
Okay, that was Kenji's contribution to this episode of the podcast because he has to fucking leave. Because he's.
Bye, guys. Take this terrible recorder of My Heart Will Go On as my.
I'm listening to it, and I just feel like strangely at ease.
All right, Casey, you better link that. Bye, guys.
Bye, Kenji. Oh god, I haven't even looked at the fucking video, and I actually know the lyrics, and I'm reciting them in my head right now because my mom was a big Celine Dion fan. Like,
hey, guess what? Titanic is one of my mom's favorite movies.
A big Celine Dion fan. Like, wow. Also, my sister.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not great when people were doing chores in my house because that was blaring full blast and I could not escape it no matter how hard I tried. Just.
Why would you ever want to escape?
I'm trying to think of Celine Dion puns, but I can't think of anything beyond that fucking Think Twice song or whatever it's called.
We have a patient with us today.
Yeah, he's here. My patient.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
I'm here. Oh, right, I said me. Zero's here, too.
Yeah, I am here.
Sorry, I had to think twice, because Celine Dion song. Okay, I've completely lost the plot because we just kind of rushed into this because Ken had to fucking leave. So, Slice is also not here because he's sick.
Yeah, still recovering from the spider bite, I guess. And Blush.
Spiderness.
I'm not really sure what's going on with Blush. I guess she just got called in for work as...
Busy. It happens.
Yeah. So, for everyone who enjoys her presence, she'll be here as often as she can, but it's pretty much a toss-up.
Something, spiderness. Spiderness. He's a spider. He does stuff that spiders do.
It's really not that funny. Oh.
Anyway, so...
What have you been doing this week, Casey?
Don't put me in the spot like that. Why would you do that? That's so mean.
Because I
can.
Put
someone on the spot like that and just say, hey, what the fuck have you been doing this week? That's such a dick move, Zero.
You are such a hypocrite.
I know.
I will put you on the spot so that we have forward plot progression with this. Unlike that.
Plot? What? You've lost the plot is what you have. Alright. Okay, for being kind of flustered and on the spot, I'm kind of on point as well. Alright, so, what have I been doing this week? This week, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yes, how was that going?
Yeah, I say Kingdom Hearts, I mean Kingdom Hearts. That's pretty much been most of my week. I've been playing the game, and then once I get to a certain point, I will watch the Game Attack streams of Kingdom Hearts 2, because I'm basically playing along with them at this point. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Chain of Memories is terrible. It's terrible.
I maintain that it's not that bad, but I'm patient. So.
I'll rephrase. The game, on the whole, is mediocre. The trophies are heinous abominations that should be scrubbed from every facet of existence to ever be conceived of.
There are worse.
I'm sure. Doesn't make them good. In fact, making them technically probably achievable by pretty much everyone actually might make them worse than the worst trophies in existence. Because the worst ones in existence, everyone knows you're never going to get them, so why bother? But these ones are kind of achievable if you want to waste like 20 hours level grinding for literally no reason but to get the trophy.
Yeah, it is a bit depressing. I mean, Other Kingdom Hearts games, there are bonus challenges that you can get. There's always more that you can do once you've gotten to level 100. But once you've beaten the final boss of Chain of Memories, that's pretty much it. There's no more challenge, no more bonuses, no
Nope.
more story.
You can beat the final boss of Chain of Memories at like level 40.
Or lower.
Yep.
I will admit that that's unpleasant. Okay, I'll concede that much. And I will concede the only reason that I'm actually going through with it is because I am a collector and I like to 100% things.
Yep. I'm the same. I want the platinum in all of those games. Doesn't stop it from being a slog. A pointless slog. So, yeah, I'm currently level 85 in Chain of Memories. It will take me probably another 2 or 3 hours to get to level 100. And then I do the final boss and I can do the Riku path and do it all again. So that's going to be good.
You do realize that you'll have to come back to Sora's path to...
only to get the last couple of cards. That's nothing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that will take like half an hour at most. Yeah, but instead I went back to Kingdom Hearts 2. I have progressed past where I stopped in the original PS2 version. I like Sora way better in Kingdom Hearts 2 because he seems to just not really give a shit anymore. He's just like, yeah, alright, fucking fight Cerberus again? Sure, whatever. Oh, hey, you want to kidnap Santa Claus? Fuck. Alright, I'm down. Let's do Halloween, Christmas. Fuck it. Rock on. Alright, I'm down.
At this point, the crap that Sora's gone through, it's just like, sure.
Yeah.
You know something, Casey? The alternate outfits from Christmas Town, they weren't there in the original PS2 version.
I haven't gotten to them yet, but that's good to know that they exist. Yeah, I literally just got to Halloween Town, and fucking Jack tells them about, hey, we're gonna do Christmas in Halloween Town, and Donald and Goofy are looking at all of the wretched abominations of Christmas decorations and the skeleton reindeer, and are freaked the fuck out, but Sora is like, yeah, alright, let's fucking do this. I am so down for this.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I forgot to ask about the best part. Have you gotten to Atlantica yet?
Oh god, that was weird. That was not what I was expecting.
But what about...
There were just too many complaints about the swimming controls in the first one, so they found a way to get around that.
Well, I guess, but they also decided to revamp the swimming controls also, which, okay. So basically they just went, hey, we've revamped the swimming controls. This is what they're like now. Okay, let's forget all that. Do fucking music minigames.
Yeah!
Okay.
Under the sea.
It's not even that. It's fucking songs from, God, one of the sequels, I think.
Oh, you haven't gone to any of the class? Okay. Oh, boy. I can't remember Atlantica that well because I feel like it was a fever dream I had once.
It kind of comes off like that, yeah.
Yeah, opinion of the Kingdom Hearts 2 Atlantica is low as a whole. But at least the rewards are worthwhile.
Boy, I can't wait for KH3 in 10 years.
No, they're actually kind of confident that it's going to be like next year, probably. And it seems reasonable based on things that we're actually seeing of the game now.
I want to play it. I know we make a lot of wisecracks at like the story not making sense or just being a bit of a mess. But honestly, I just want to play the new one.
Yep. It's fun. That's all that matters in a game.
Disagree, but, you know, it being fun is a big point in its favor. So
Okay,
I
let me
think a
find out.
game needs to be entertaining or engaging.
Is
Not
it?
yeah.
So, to put it another way, fun is the most important aspect in a game.
fun is an important aspect of a game, and the game can usually get by on just that if it has to. But ideally, you want more than that.
Fair enough. I can agree with that. Oh,
Yeah, for
and
me,
have you gotten to the abs and silhouettes yet?
Yeah, I had a crack at what was his name? Zexion?
Yes.
The guy with the book. Yeah, I took a crack at that. It seemed doable, but I couldn't be bothered, so I figured I'd come back to it when I actually want to come back and do the tournaments, which require to be like level 25, I want to say the Pain and Panic tournament is. So
It has a level requirement? I never noticed.
not a requirement, but a recommendation. So
okay.
yeah, I decided to go back and do that when I was around the right level, which I'm at right now, but I'm doing Halloween Town, and that's way more engaging, so I'm going to do that
Oh,
first.
yeah. Halloween Town is good.
Yeah.
I love living here before Christmas.
Little weird that they let you progress the plot before finishing all of the worlds. Like, Twilight Town reopens before you even get to Halloween Town or Pride Rock. So
Yep. Pride Lands. And
same difference.
what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. You get an extra drive form from completing Twilight Town again.
Ah.
But, like you said, it advances the plot. So,
Yeah, so I'm making progress, and I'm back to watching the streams for a little bit because I'm way ahead now. So I would like to be caught up on the stream so I can watch the next one live, which is unfortunately during the Critical Role stream. So I'll be skipping that and catching up on that, but I'm behind on those anyway, so who cares? So, yeah.
one day you'll catch up to something.
I sincerely doubt it. Yeah. Aside from that, what else have I been doing? What else have I been doing? I've been reading stuff. I have a recommendation, though technically it was someone else's recommendation that they recommended to me that I will get to when we do the recommendations. But for the time being, I think I'm pretty much done. So, who wants to go next? I'm feeling suitably cowed by being put on the spot like that I don't want to do it to anyone else. It feels mean. So, Zero, what have you been doing this week?
Okay, so we're going through with selling our house, so it's been a lot of throwing stuff out. I threw away like all my old video game boxes, which I have a lot. There were like, there's so many.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've been in like this weird mood where like I want to play a video game, but I don't know what video game I want to play. And I'm just kind of like, but this. I bought Banner Saga on Switch. Because that seemed like that might be up my alley for right now. But even then, I'm just
pretty
like,
much the only thing I know about the Banner Saga is that they got sued by Candy Crush. Because
Really?
Saga, yeah, because what was it? Is it King? Something like that. They were like, "Hey, we own the word saga in video games."
oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they didn't win that, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, that's the only thing I know about Banner Saga. So, what is it?
But it's basically like very Fire Emblem-esque in terms of it being a very strategy-esque game with the story and supply management with some choices that you make in a very text style thing that happens. It's okay, but I don't know. There's a training mode where you can just literally gain essentially infinite experience. because every kill you get allows you to get to the point where you can potentially level up, but you have to spend renown for that. And so I often wonder if it just wants me to go back into the training mode again and again and again, because some things are way better getting the killing blows. So if something dies, the thing that gets the killing blow gets the mark of that. So if you kill 2 things with this character, they'll be able to promote. Problem with that, you have people who deal 10 damage, and then you have archers who deal 2 damage.
Yeah, I think Fire Emblem Awakening was similar, only you would still get a fair amount of experience just from hitting them.
You get experience for attacking things or even being attacked in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, but not as much as getting kills.
Yeah.
But you still get something, but getting nothing seems not so great as a mechanic.
It just seems like it wants me to grind in training mode for the less powerful units. And that's not fun. So...
Yeah, grinding is not fun. Grinding is not fun, game developers. It's not. Just wanted to bring...
it's one thing if I can do it in the actual, story mode. It's another thing where it just... You put up a barrier in the way to make it less fun to play. So, I'm not really feeling that game in particular. It was only I had some money saved up from previous Nintendo purchases, because they have the reward point system thing going on.
They do.
So I got $5 off it anyway, so it was $15. So it's not really that much of a loss. Just kind of disappointing. I might go back to it, but honestly, for me, it's if there's one mechanic there that I really don't like, that can often ruin a game for me. Especially with, say, if leveling up is hard or does nothing.
Okay. Patient is just posting pictures of Kling Klang now at this point.
Kling Klang use gear grind. It's not very effective. Yeah.
Casey used gear grinds my gears. Get it? Because I'm angry.
Yeah. Essentially, it's leveling up is difficult, and I don't feel like it's very rewarding, to be honest. But I might take another crack at it. But yeah, essentially, it's just my week's been trying to clean up, order some presents. One for my friend who has a birthday tomorrow, and another who...
Is it me?
No.
Oh.
Another thing, I went and I ordered something for my brother's graduation, because he's graduating on Friday.
Is your birthday tomorrow, Casey?
No.
I already got you a birthday present.
You
Casey.
did. Appreciate it.
My birthday was 4 days ago. And
why didn't you tell me? Oh. Yeah, it's... I would like to say that lots of interesting things have happened, but really it's just been, hey, get rid of all of the stuff that you're not going to pack, and we're going to the dump.
Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, me and Zero talked about this yesterday, I want to say, because we recorded stuff yesterday. Yeah, moving... You realize how much stuff you actually don't give a crap about and should just probably throw away.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do the throwing away part because I'm dumb. So, yeah.
The D&D session on Saturday was they got to fight a boss that
God, this is the thing, isn't it?
They got to fight a boss where it was fairly difficult. Nobody died, but I gave it over 300 HP, and they managed to beat it. So it was also weak to certain things for the first 2 phases.
It also rolls on the wild magic table,
revised wild magic table.
Oh.
So when you attack it, it has to roll a d20. If it gets below a 5 or below, the effect activates. Then I have to roll a d100 to determine it on the revised Wild Magic table, a d20 to determine the severity of the effect, and then I flip a coin to determine if it affects you or the creature. Yeah, and this thing had legendary actions, and it could cast spells for its first and third phase, but the second phase added like strong physical abilities. It was a bit difficult to try to take down, but nobody died, so yay. They all played very well. I was impressed. Although the NPC that was with the party ended up being the "how do you want to do this?" which is kind of sad.
Oh.
I was like, come on, guys, get the... Oh, there's 6 HP left, and it's the NPC's turn.
You could have had the NPC do something pointless, but sure.
The NPC had just been nearly killed by a phantasmal killer from this thing. So it was going to attack. Like, I couldn't in character justify that. Other than, like... And the party seemed fine with it. They were all like, you know, she earned that kill. And I was like, okay, if you guys are fine with it. But, yeah, it was a very fun experience. Lots of stuff happened. And next week, or next weekend, I'm going to be playing as a player in somebody else's campaign, bringing back the Smart Bomb character I did from our little Bare Bones.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah. He's revamped a bit, slightly. He's now a mystic. So, basically, he has mastery right now of air, force, and fire. So he'll be able to use abilities relating to those at least. Yeah, it's Smart Bomb again, but I like to bring back a character every now and then, especially if the campaign I was running with him ended prematurely. So we'll see how that goes on Sunday. Yeah, for those who don't know, Smart Bomb was a character that I played when me and Casey were in a tabletop game together, and Smart Bomb in that was grossly overpowered and could cause explosions and was kind of nuts.
Yeah, he basically ended up killing literally everything. That's not really an exaggeration. He just kind of walked up to a lot of things and just kind of just died. A lot.
It's like, I set up this multi-turn encounter. Dies. And it's like I made the character to be overpowered. It's just he was extremely lucky with his rolls. And on top of like the guy licked a toad and gained the power to implode things, and he already could explode things, so he could do both at the same time.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah.
I don't really have much to add to that.
So yeah, it's the game he's going to be in is very much a survival style type of D&D game, where we're going to be in a desert. So hoping he doesn't die.
He'll die.
He'll probably die. I have no attachment to my characters in terms of whether they live or die, as long as the death is good.
Okay. It's an interesting approach.
As long as the death feels like it's something that I caused, rather. Instead of it being so far beyond my control. I guess.
Anything else, Zero?
I'm trying to think of other things that I did this week. I didn't see any movies or anything in particular. Critical Role is still very good. Yeah.
there even any new movies out right now?
Solo is out, but I haven't seen it yet.
Right, yeah.
I feel no need to see it, but yeah. That's it for my week then.
Yeah. All right. Patient? How you do?
Well, my arms are sore, as is usual. I got back from the gym, and I'm a bit upset that Kenji isn't here because I was going to ask how good it was that I could do 100 pounds on the, what was it, lat press?
I don't know what that means. I wish
Yeah,
I could help.
that's why I wanted Kenji to be here.
No.
All I really know about is bench pressing.
Well, aside from that, Memorial Day was yesterday, so I got a day off. That's a federal. So I get a 3-day weekend. That's nice.
Yay.
I've been enjoying Pikmin 3. Cleared another level on mission mode with Platinum rank, and well, it varies in the difficulty of it. Just have to figure out how to make it work. Oh yeah, and I turned 25 a few days ago.
Woo.
Whoa. Congratulations.
Yeah. My girlfriend remembered. No one else did.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh, my family did, of course, but across.
That
But
was
the
really sad until you said that.
But the cross brain forgot.
Well, to be fair, I remember nobody's birthdays.
Yeah, I usually have to wait for someone to prompt me and say, "Hey, it's my birthday next weekend," and usually I still end up forgetting. So some people are just not good with that. Sometimes they just don't really keep track of birthdays, and it's hard to gauge sometimes whether are we close enough to be like, do we know birthdays? Do we do anything for people's birthdays?
The only birthday I know aside from my own is my younger brother's, because when it comes to being his birthday, he never shuts up about it.
Yeah. Like, if I was to prompt Zero, like, me and Zero exchange gifts for our birthdays. For some, they really was not expected on either of our parts, I don't think. But, yeah. But if I prompted Zero right now, he probably wouldn't know what my birthday is.
I don't know.
There you go. I don't know his either. So I wouldn't take it too hard. It's easy to say, but
Yeah, I didn't take it too hard, but I mean, it was a little disappointing. So yeah, mostly just been rest, relaxation, getting through various things, making a decent amount of progress on the next chapter of the Spikes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry about that. And
Skype wants to chime in.
And getting used to the incoming summer heat.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's not good. The only time that I like this kind of heat is when I'm at a water park. That's where it goes well.
Upside, it will help with the weight loss.
Well, yes. Or it would if it wasn't for the fact that I spend pretty much all day indoors. I mean, I work at a bank.
Granted.
Oh yeah, I go on program this month. This coming month, meaning that I'll finally be able to take advantage of the 1 week of paid vacation that I get as a part-time employee. So I'll be using that as I can as soon as my girlfriend talks to her mother about a possibility of me coming up there.
Woo.
Yeah. I've heard some people advising me against going up there right at the beginning. During the summertime, the insects are rather abundant. We'll see what happens. And, oh yeah, I mentioned this on Anime Reflux, but I am currently saving up for a new computer. Apple is coming up with a new model in a few weeks, and I'm going to wait until that comes out to see if I want to get their new model or the currently up-to-date model, which will be moved to the refurbished list afterwards, after the release.
Aren't the new anything Apple usually exorbitantly expensive?
My mother works there,
Ah,
so we get a 25% discount off of any new products.
so just expensive, not exorbitantly expensive.
The price we're looking at is about $1,600. She's promised to cover half of that. Expensive, yes, but quality product.
I put my computer for half that.
Pardon?
Nothing. I'm good.
So, yeah. This computer, the one I'm using right now, I've had it since I started college about 6 years ago. It's done well up to this point, but right around the time I started thinking computer, one confirmed it, because the middle row of the keyboard, A, S, T, F, G, H, J, K, L, all of those letters, they're starting to be finicky. It's sometimes they refuse to type, and it's becoming a bit more frequent. So I really don't have much choice anymore. Battery has been having a problem for a while as well. And of course, the speed.
I mean, for the keyboard, you could always get like a USB keyboard just attached to it, but if there's a bunch of other problems, yeah, I can see replacing it.
Yeah. It's the speed most of all. I mean, I have Discord open pretty much all the time, which takes a good amount of memory. I have Google Docs open whenever I'm working on the story, and that takes a lot of memory. And, well, my computer just has trouble processing it all as needed to at this point.
God, I need to close some tabs. Sorry. You said Discord uses a lot of memory. It kind of doesn't. It uses a little, but not a horrendous amount. But meanwhile, Chrome is currently doing literally nothing, and it's using 2.5 gigs of memory. So I need to close some tabs. So yeah, that was startling.
One way that ends up taking a lot of memory is either A, you have a lot of extensions on, or B, I think my memory was going through the roof, and after doing a kind of a clean sweep to my computer, it turned out it was viruses.
Oh yeah, that could be it. Every time I open Chrome, there is a tab that is a shitty ad for something. I've tried doing like virus sweeps and stuff, but I can't find anything.
Try Windows Defender. That usually, like, did you do an offline scan?
I did not.
Try that. It basically just shuts down your computer, disconnects from the internet, and then gets rid of it.
Oh, I'll try that.
Me.
Thank you.
You're saying patient?
I guess I'll try looking into viruses as well. Might be. But aside from that, there's not much really. I don't have anything particularly noteworthy to talk about presently. So,
Well,
I'll
that's
just
fine.
leave it at that.
I guess we're running recommendations. It's going to be a short episode because we've only got 3 of us here, so it's, you'll understand, right? Audience? You guys get it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
We're all friends, right? You don't mind us having only, like, 2/3 of a regular episode? That's cool, right?
well, we're missing.
It's all you're fucking getting, because we're not going to do another 20 minutes talking about nothing. Good God. Alright.
We're missing people, so this is like it's gonna happen.
So, what's your recommendation this week, Casey?
My recommendation is called... Oh, pronunciation is going to be a bitch, but Simurgh's Son. This was something that kind of recommended to me when I was doing the Deadfire solo streams, and I finally got around to reading it. I'm very glad I did.
What is it?
Go ahead.
What is it?
It's a story by Darth Mars. People might recognize the name because he's fucking weird and has some super dark stories that probably didn't need to be quite so dark. And he doesn't realize that his stories are dark and denies it, but is wrong. But yeah, case in point, this is a Harry Potter worm crossover where Harry Bailey is just a regular kid in Earth Bet, I want to say, is the worm universe. And one day when he's 8-year-old, the Simurgh attacks. It's like an eldritch abomination called an Endbringer that they show up every couple of years, attack a city, and all the super community show up, kill the thing, and back to business as usual with about 2 million casualties, give or take. Anyway, so this thing attacks, and his parents are killed in a car crash. He survives and is confronted immediately by this thing that kind of sings to him, and that's bad because it has a tendency to brainwash people, and that's a constant going concern, that people that are in contact with it get brainwashed. So he reacts oddly to it. Doesn't get brainwashed. One of the heroes is like, hey, I should probably get you out of here because your parents are dead. And all the other heroes kind of want to have you killed because they assume that you've been brainwashed. So he gets put in foster care, but is also world famous for being basically confronted by this eldritch abomination, and like there is a photo taken of him about to be killed by it before the thing gets killed. And so everyone thinks he is a monster that has been touched by this thing. So, yeah, kind of a darkened version of the whole Harry Potter Chosen One thing, with the scar and everything. Then he grows up and gets basically passed around by villain supers because he has the ability to sense other superpowered people and figure out what their powers are. So he gets basically enslaved by supervillains for his formative years. But this guy's stories aren't dark, you guys.
Yeah, no, that's completely like happy and normal.
Yeah. So as Worm stories go, this seems a bit kind of true to tone for what Worm is, just kind of bleak and miserable, and everyone kind of expects to die and are super traumatized. So, that fits. But also, other aspect of this is after being sung to by the Simurgh, he has dreams of essentially a previous life where he was Harry Potter, superhero, forever mage, dude from one of Darth Maul's previous stories where, you know, it took the Chosen One to extremes and just kind of became an immortal badass kind of thing.
If
So-
he's immortal, then how did he die?
Because at the end of that particular series of stories, the universe got unmade and remade, and 2, because every time he died, he would then get resurrected by a group of witches to help in some calamity that was coming up.
So he got to the point where he was wanting to rest in peace, but he was being every did.
No, he died, got resurrected, saved everything, died, got resurrected, saved everything, died, got resurrected, saved everything, and then something interfered and then destroyed the universe, and they had sex and remade a new universe. It got weird. Like I say, this writer is a little weird. But he is also a very good writer, and like I say, he's doing a very good job maintaining the tone of what is a bleak setting and holding that together.
Alright then.
Yeah, like I say, a little weird, but very good writer, very good story. Thank you, Kainov, for recommending it. I am actually eagerly awaiting the next chapter because stuff's happening. And the last time I caught up with a story right when stuff was happening, it decided to immediately stop updating forever. So, you know, I have hopes it won't turn out that way this time. But yeah. So, that's a good story, and people should read it. So, anyone else got any recommendations?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh. Zero?
Well, like, no. It's hard because I've been thinking about like I would like to read things, but at the same time I've been fairly busy just trying to pack and stuff. And also planning D&D stuff. Like, my brain is just full of D&D. It's really hard.
So, I guess that's an episode.
I'll tell you what. I'll try to have a recommendation next week.
No, you won't.
As well, I will try, but I
Patient
mean,
will. Because Patient is cool like that.
it's just a matter of me having recommended all of the good stories that I have on my favorites before.
Alright, so thanks for listening to the podcast, short as it was. Patreon is a thing. We appreciate it. Discord is a thing. We're there. I want to look at another cat, so I'm going to get the bot to make me another cat. We have bots on there that will provide you cats. Why would you give me cats, Jean?
Once again, we'd
Okay.
like to thank
We
everybody for
have a bot that will sometimes provide you cats.
Can't some of the other bots give you cats other than just John?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure there were multiple.
I don't think you're lying.
Anyway,
Bye, everybody.
see you guys
Take
next
care.
time.
I wanted a cat. Meow.